Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for our main event. 10 rounds of welterweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Manny Pacquiao's making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his destination of glory. Wajah De La Hoya is now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type brawl. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
Well timed by Manny Pacquiao. Took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Manny Pacquiao's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. How could De La Hoya possibly neutralize Pacquiao's offensive attack?
Well, you want to take speed out of the equation, and one way to do that is keep him at a distance where he can't be fast, or at least can't be effective with that speed. And that means for De La Hoya, use that long jab. Use that jab and keep him where you want to keep him. Keep him away from you, and again, where he's shadow boxing, not hitting you.
Keep working the body. Super two-punch combo by the golden boy, Wajah De La Hoya. Manny able to block that. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Come on. Manny Pacquiao with a big left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Wajah De La Hoya. Manny Pacquiao blocks that punch. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Look at that combination by Wajah De La Hoya. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Here we go. Round two is underway. You see him holding on. A headshot blocked. Up top with the right hand. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Fires off the hook. Look at that. To the head he goes with a left hand. Great defense turning to offense for Manny Pacquiao right there. Blocked and punched back. Pacquiao's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the shin and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down too.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Wajah De La Hoya. Scored well with the counter punch overhand left. Good flush shot upstairs. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Wajah De La Hoya. Oh, good exchange there. And we come to the end of the round, and you know his trainers gotta love that because they stress, hey, go out there and be smart with what you're doing. He was very smart about when to throw and how to land it.
And that's the key in the sweet science. Placing your punches, as you said, making them count.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight. Okay, listen, you can throw him off.
And round number 3 is underway. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Pacquiao's applying an old axiom in sports, and that is speed kills. He's got plenty of it in the ring tonight.
Yes, he does. It's going to be up to his opponent now to find a way to take away that speed. Find something that can offset that speed. And I think that starts with controlling range. Get out of the range where he can control you, where he can use that speed.
What an intense hook landed by Manny Pacquiao. Well, we've talked many times about Pacquiao and his speed and his quick reflexes. Heck of a basketball player, too. It's his other favorite sport.
Well, my mentor, Customato, once told me that you give me a basketball player. I don't know mentally if he's the right guy, but physically, I can make him a fighter.
Pacquiao's left working well that time. Scored well up top. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Pacquiao's damaged. Can you believe this? Each man has hurt the other.
Double up on your punches.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Last 10 seconds. Smart uppercut by Wajah De La Hoya. And round 3 comes to an end.
Deep breath. Get some water in. You're good. You all right? You okay, right?
Okay. Deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relájate. Relax. Are you all right? I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Well, with 3 rounds complete here, it's worth a look at Teddy's scorecard to see where he sees it. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Pacquiao's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Manny Pacquiao's hurt by a superb hook to the head. What power from that left hand of Pacquiao. Double jab by Wajah De La Hoya. Pacquiao's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Unable to score with the hook. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Manny Pacquiao is doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Great hook to the head that time. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Throw the lead right hand, all right? I mean, you are winning this fight. All right, I need you to box him. You're gonna wait for him. Boom.
You don't need that.
Round number 5 has arrived. De La Hoya's at a very interesting stage of the fight. Not necessarily the moment when you're knocked down, but the start of the next round when your opponent can look at your eyes, see your legs, and know exactly where you stand. You know, Pacquiao has improved through the years as a defensive fighter. He's got great speed and movement, but also much more sound defensively. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? De La Hoya is showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Halfway through this round here. Little head hunting with the left. Good biting, snapping shot by Manny Pacquiao. Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it.
I see it. Like what I see.
De La Hoya's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Left and right. Left and right.
Manny Pacquiao's feeling the effects now of that hook. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Wajah De La Hoya. Manny Pacquiao is now pushing away a bit. He's creating some space. And round 5 comes to an end.
Good.
De La Hoya's back in his corner after that last round comes to an end. A round that I think he won, and we haven't said that about previous rounds, but that one clearly I think he won.
Yeah, he made some adjustments. You know, his attitude is a little bit better. He's more aggressive. But, you know, you can be more aggressive and you can lose rounds even bigger because now you're walking into more punches. He's making adjustments. He's starting to move his head a little bit. He's starting to pick up certain opportunities from counters. He's starting to look like a smarter fighter now.
Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Manny Pacquiao. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Pacquiao's doing something that not everybody appreciates, but he is making his defense a major factor in this fight.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people, you know, they only get it done on one end. What I mean about that is, you know, offensively, they use their jab, they use aggression to set up the offense, but he uses defense to set up the offense. He has a double-edged sword.
De La Hoya's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Manny Pacquiao's fighting real smart here on the outside. Pacquiao's hit by a counter punch there. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Manny Pacquiao's able to avoid that punch. De La Hoya is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Manny Pacquiao. End of the round, a round I do believe that he was able to take. But his opponent is there stride for stride. It's going to be a close fight. Teddy, where do you have him on the scorecard? Is he up?
Yeah, I have him slightly ahead. But as you said, very close fight, and the kind of fight where you let up for a moment, you're gonna lose it.
Oh, and there you go. And he goes down for the first time tonight. So Oscar goes down, and now he's got to continue on after beating the count.
And we know he's the golden boy. We know that he has great size, great ability. Now we're going to find out what else he is.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Pacquiao's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now, the trainer in the other corner hopes he has a guy with good timing, because timing can negate speed.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Very clean offense from defense by Oscar De La Hoya. Solid. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref stops the fight. Manny Pacquiao's gunned down yet another opponent, a knockout victory.